recording. I can talk with our hands.
Hello, wildlings.
Hello.
Welcome back to Wild Whimsy. Your Try It Yourself show on Faye Wild's channel. See how I did that? I am Deedles, and I'm here with Faye. We are continuing our wood burning. We've chosen some things, the woods, and we've chosen our drawings and what we'd like to see happen.
Yep.
For me, I'm going to do some lettering. And Faye has a really cool...
I drew a mushroom. I don't know if you can see that.
Nice,
because of the grain of the wood.
I know, right?
That one shows it better.
That's some great grain. Mine's blank right now. It has nice straight lines, so it'll be really easy to do lettering.
Right.
I can't remember what, the lettering that I was going to use, so that's fun. Hold on. I'll be right back. So I had some things pinned on my Pinterest that I was going to do. And then I was like, I should write that down outside of stuff. Oh, let's see.
All right. So you'd pin some lettering that you liked?
The saying that I liked. I always just go with whatever lettering moves me, because lettering is hard. Yeah. So if you get I don't know, I took illumination and calligraphy in our Society for Creative Anachronism stuff. Mm-hmm. And the calligraphy is mostly the Old English stuff, and it has a lot of steps to draw an A. It's like, I get frustrated with that.
Yeah.
But I've learned a lot of different texts over the years, and so it's, I practice a lot with writing, whether it's capital letters, little letters, bubble letters, square letters, fat letters. I mean, I really love graffiti letters. Yeah. They're beautiful. Every time the train goes by, I'm like, oh, look I look for the highest graffiti. So if you're watching a train go by and you see there's like a level of graffiti, so I always look for the tall. I'm like, they either had a ladder or they're really tall and can get right up there. Yeah. How about this one? I'm not procrastinating. I'm doing a side quest.
Okay, that sounds good.
That sounds good. All right. Not procrastinating, doing side quest. Just try to remember that.
Okay. So you're just gonna wing it on where the letters go, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll take a look at my piece and I'll be like, because with lettering, it's sign making and things like that. Yeah. You definitely want the symmetry and you want the things to look good. So I kind of if I'm gonna really sit down and do that, I'd take out a ruler and I would mark out, I think my longest word in that was procrastinating. So I would take the longest word and I would be like, P can start here and G ends here. Yeah. And then you have to go, where's my middle letter? Yeah. Or middle section of the word, because it could be an even number word. And so now, or even lettered word, and so now you have to do in between the two letters at your center. Yeah. And you try to balance it every word. Yeah. And you're out.
Me, I'd be like going, oops, I ran out of room for the N and the G, and they turn out being really small and stupid looking.
And that happens. It totally happens to me all the time when I'm painting and I'm doing signs and things that just I'll be writing and I'll be like, my letters will get big or they'll get small or they'll run off the edge. I mean, I'm like, oh. All over the place.
Outlining my mushroom and see. And I think I'm just going to use I don't know if it's hot enough. I don't think mine's hot enough. Maybe I have to put it on the highest setting.
Perhaps. When you're doing pine and stuff, it does the hotter.
All right, give it a minute. We'll just give that a minute.
Feel mine. And so too, when I would, not always bring out the ruler, I will just write it out and then be adjust accordingly, try to keep it light and, so that erasing isn't an issue.
Right.
So
I'm hoping that the grain of the wood doesn't mess with the
it will.
The roundness of things.
Yeah. You'll feel it as you're drawing. You'll go over a certain piece of the grain, and you're like, oh. So especially, I think down in here in your body,
yeah,
all those are gonna, boom, 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 boom.
Oh my gosh,
it's fine. Just take it slow and
gosh.
I think.
I don't think my tip is hot enough. Not yet.
I'm just gonna lay
I'm
it out. So here's where I'm talking about so it's a long word. Yeah. And I'm all like, I'm not. And so like, okay, well, procrastinating is gonna fit in here. Kind of use the guide from the lines here.
Yeah. Oh, that's
and go, okay, well, this is probably going to end around here to keep it straight. Because now I want to stay within here. It's kind of like those lined papers when you're learning to write.
Yeah.
I try to keep everything within the dotted line. Like I'm like lowercase below the line and all that.
Right. Yes, when I do this, it's not like regular drawing. This I'm going to like turn my wood as I go.
Yes.
Because I'm picky.
You'll see, I don't have room for my ing. So I just did it and I'm like, oh.
That's wow.
So,
that's
it's a big word. So now I have to squish it and make it a little bit smaller. Good thing I wrote on it nice and light, right?
Right, yeah. I did learn that in art classes to very lightly with your pencil.
I've never been able to adhere to that.
You're more heavy-handed.
I am.
Yay! I'm happy with the cap.
Very nice.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. Not happy with that. Yeah, going over the grain of the wood is a little... It's going to look like a kindergartner did this. I want to draw like a pencil and it's not letting me.
Yes. No, we have to... Yep, slow and... The slower you go, the darker the line. So experiencing those bumps and grooves as you go through the...
It's irritating. Okay. Okay, that one went well. This one not so much. Okay, now it's hot enough. I think the heat wasn't quite there. I suppose when you have smoke rising from your
Yes.
It's
a good indicator that we're at the good temperature and
yeah,
the stuff is burning.
Yeah. Now, of course, shading is going to be a thing for me. Oh, you're burning already too. Yay!
Then the thing about, so I like the freehand stuff. And so about the freehand, when you're wood burning is that, oh, well, the grain wants to go this way. Okay, let's see what that looks like.
Right.
And so you follow the groove and you're like, oh, it improves it or it messes it up.
Right.
Then as I'm going along, I just do like sort of the Dadaism shading where I just, do lots of little dots.
Lots of little dots, yeah.
A little bit of mixed in with the hashing as you just, hash lines to kind of drag that shade across. I have a pretty good cluster of wood grain bumps. I'm like,
Okay. Liking my mushroom. I guess this kind of feels a little bit therapeutic.
It is. It's a slow, like, I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to listening to Faye or talk about stuff on our other oh my goodness, I cannot speak today. Other stuff on our channel, right? Yeah. Music stuff, like it just, yeah. So when I do site tokens and stuff, it's the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah, I tend to put on something in the background and just go.
Guess I'll have to learn how to do shading. So I've got either really dark or not at all.
Oh, goals.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Just have to figure out how to, the angles and Let's see. Mushroom.
Very nice.
Mushroom.
Shading's cool too. Looks good.
Yeah. I can get the shading to work on the wider part, but not the part that I wanted it.
Where up underneath.
Yeah, I wanted it more like this up here, but the way the tip is behaving.
And different woods will do different things. Some of them are like butter and they just come out perfectly. And
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a certain level of finesse, obviously, of not pressing too hard.
yeah, I mean, I still like every now and again, even now, can feel this part of the pen will heat up, and I go, "Oh, press it." I can feel the like the energy switching in the pen itself, and so I'm like, "Oh, let's stop that." But yeah, and also like you'll learn. I mean, the more you do it too, is that's the key is you'll learn how to work with the grains. You'll learn how long from. So for me, I really like to grab my pens and pencils like down here, like really close to the tip, so I can see what and this one has a little bit of an extension. Now, practicing with a paintbrush kind of helps with that extension, and but yeah, it's getting used to it, and then getting used to what the wood does, and going no.
Right now,
forcing it not to do that.
You are not going to do that to me. That's for sure.
And so all these letters, as I get into the procrastinating word, are all in the green. So that's going to be super fun doing the straight lines. I'll go ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Right.
But I will conquer it, and I'll be like, no, you're doing this today. Yeah, but that's why they're like, turn your work with your work, as you're going.
Yeah. And so far, that's worked out. Come on. Yeah, this green is like really messing with my mushroom. I don't like you. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that spot. Unnatural. Look how this turned out.
Sometimes, you're like, oh, okay, well, the wood wanted me to do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised at actually how quickly this is going.
Yep.
On mine.
It depends on the detail involved.
Yeah.
And every, it just like in any drawing, like how much you want to put in there and stuff like that. I mean, luckily you chose something that's, really simple to do for your like first attempt at drawing hieroglyphy. Fire writing.
Fire writing.
Yeah, that just sounds cooler than pyrography.
Right.
I like fire writing.
There we go. 2 mushrooms.
Very cool.
There we go. I think I got the shading in there the way I want it.
I'm a little rusty with my wood burning skills.
It's okay. I don't, that'll make me feel better that
it was like pictures. The last thing I did was the site tokens for last year. For Union, and those were it's just a compass. It was pretty easy to to draw.
Hone that a little bit. The definition. I don't want to be done before you, but I think I am.
That's fine. I chose a harder level.
Right.
Lettering. It's pictures are one thing. Lettering is a whole other enchilada.
Could try lettering.
It looks really good. Needs a mouse.
Needs a mouse. Yeah. I'm okay at drawing animals, but I have to look at an animal. Like the needle felting that I've been doing with mushrooms really helped me with this.
So you get pretty intimate in looking at mushrooms.
Yeah. So, but doing an animal without looking at it, I wouldn't be able to do that. You can do words.
So pretty much, I mean, you got the I'm not, and then you can change up the lettering too to, maybe this is calligraphy or like a cursive, in the middle. I wanted to do that, but I was like, the grains are
not friendly.
So it's finding if I had a wider space, like where I have the I'm not, it's a nice wide grain. And so this was easy to do, and it didn't fight me too much. And then when I started doing the P, I'm like, oh, here we go. And then circles, circles are something else. But you'll, as you practice and get going and things, it'll all come to, you'll be like, oh, this is going to be bumpy. And so you kind of, when you go on the ups so you go down and up. Yeah. When you come up on the up, you're going to wait a little bit because it's going to sink the pen down in. So when I come down, I can go down into the groove and then come up, wait a second, continue down on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
And it will so from far away,
right?
Now you can, you can't tell that it does this number.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, down here. Right. So from far away, it looks good. It's a nice straight little line. But when you look at it closely, it's all bumpy. I mean, it's wood.
It's wood. Yeah, it's going to be...
But then now, Faye can take hers and she can either leave it the way it is right now, give it a sand because you always want to sand, poly it and hang it. Or you can take it and you can add color now. You can sand it, add color in the background. I mean, I really love these greens.
Right, yeah.
It looks like this mushroom is hanging out in a field.
Yeah.
Like, and this is the sunrise or sunset, whichever.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah. And so now it's, I can do whatever I want with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Love it.
And again, it's meditative. And then for me, again, I love the smell of burning. Well, I love the smell of wood, but I love the smell of the burning wood.
The burning wood.
Smells good.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of sensory stuff as you're arting. So,
yeah. Super happy with that.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, now that you say sun.
Yeah.
That's cool. And this kind of looks like the sky.
You have really cool greens in that wood. And so that's my inclination is to go with the greens. I would take my little pen and I would highlight so it'd be burning this darker section. Yeah. Right. Or burning the lighter section if you're, whichever. If you're in a reverse mood. And doing negative and positive space and going, what comes out? Yeah. And I'm like, I just chose a plain old straight grain, which is beautiful. You're beautiful. You were a great tree someday. I mean, before now, I betcha. Right. But this is just so I picked it because it is good for lettering because the lines are already there. I didn't have to do a lot of pre-planning with lettering. You always want to map it out first. You always want to make sure that your words are going to fit your, thing. Because it's the same with painting and things like that. Right. And then, in my opinion, you could have just totally not drawn that on there and drawn it I want a mushroom and, burned yourself a mushroom in there. I mean, but pre-planning and pre-drawing in that manner helps you get okay, this is, and then, I did draw across all this huge plane of grain. That's going to be a little bit of a fun, trying to draw that.
Of course, me being critical, I feel like my picture is unbalanced.
But you handled that well, though.
There's too much white space over here.
That's why I was like, I need that mouse.
Right? It does. It needs
up,
a little...
just leaning up again, taking a nap. Against the
that'd be cute, taking a nap. Oh, my God. Yeah.
It's one of my favorite pictures from childhood. It's my uncle had this picture in his room that my grandmother painted, and it's a mushroom, a little mouse taking a nap underneath the mushroom.
That would be
just
so
the
cute.
Cutest thing ever.
That would be so cute.
So,
yeah.
So I mean, you get done and you're like, oh. And so with mine, I was like, I probably would have not blocked these letters and done the curvier letters and then come back to the block to give it some personality. Or if it were, a bigger section, I probably would have put the I'm not and then drawn a picture in here. The picture on my inspiration was a badger with a coffee cup with armor on, right? I mean, I'm like, so you can do those things.
Yeah. Now I want a mouse.
We have to draw one in, and then we'll, finish these up and show our final product when we do our final, analysis of what we thought. So that'll be our next video. Yep. And then this one was pretty short, but it's good.
No, it's good. I think
There's not much to it. I mean, they teach children how to do these. Right. So I'm like, I don't know, wood burning is fun. And now you kind of have the gist and can go and practice and get, and then be like, it's not unbalanced, maybe getting some wood rounds and doing, practicing some freehand stuff on that. Cause I know we got some of the stuff in the woodworks later on with that, but I like a fresh wood round. It smells really good, but then you can see the grains.
Right.
You're like, oh, it's in a circle. So that becomes a challenge too when you're doing those rounds.
Yeah.
And you have all the grains and you're like, and so now it's bumpy in very different areas.
Right.
And you're all like, oh, but it's all around in a circle. So I'd be like, I'm not, but my eye would go way different than the T, right?
Yeah.
So there's a similar draw pattern. And so I'd be like, why is this being weird? It's because your curves are on this side now. When you started, the eye was on this side. Now you're curving this way. And so but yeah, it is super cool, super fun. And then, wood and different woods smell different. For those ASMR people, different woods smell different.
Different woods smell different.
And then leather definitely smells very, I don't know what human skin smells like burning, but I do know that it doesn't smell like skin burning. It's like it's stronger than the wood, like a sour smell. Ew. Anyway, it's very weird, but it isn't terrible.
Right.
If you're doing larger projects again, and if you come across wood that is already treated, make sure you're sanding it first as much as you can, stripping it of all the, if you do a special wash or whatever, that'll take that layer off. Do that as well. As much of the chemical stuff that you can get off. And then have a fan. They make fans that will suck the air in. They're filter fans, and they put them in front of you, and they'll push the air that way away from you, and suck the smoke in. And so that's, or do it outside. It's still beautiful weather this time of year, so feel free to go outside and do this all day. Experiment with branding, like, stick a little brand end on here and make yourself your own, you can order brands and stuff online. Do your own logos and stamp some stuff. But be careful. It is hot. It is dangerous. It is electricity. There's all kinds of cautionary. Don't grab the tip. If you want to change it on this type specifically, you can take it out when it's hot, but you have to have some sort of metal container or glass container to throw it into. Right. And then change your tip, but you cannot touch the tip. So when you put in your new one, you have to twist it. So you're going to need pliers. You need tools at this point. Yeah, but you can't change your tips in the middle of your process. I chose the finer tip this time to do lettering with. Yeah. I could have chosen the tip on Faye's pen, because that's a calligraphy. It's also very calligraphy pen style. Yeah. And so, but you've noticed, even if I had done that and started to swoosh and do the pretty things, the grains would have stopped me. I would have gone up and it would have, so it would have been a very jittery thing. There are techniques. You can look online. There are people who can beautifully do letters with it all depends on your equipment too. These guys are, have one temperature. The phase setup has a different, high and low temperature.
I got the dial, which does the low to high, which I've got mine set on the highest right now because mine wasn't. Yeah.
And then the wire ones, which are really cool, those are the more, expensive burning setups. But those are a lot, they have a higher setting and can, much like a laser cutter or whatever, just get in there and do those, you have to have a higher temperature. The crafty ones don't go that high. So temperature and pressure, that's what's going to get you, the different things on your wood burning. Yeah.
I got my mouse.
Very cute.
While Dean was talking, I drew my mouse. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I drew my mouse. And I will probably burn my mouse. Hopefully I can do it with the tip that I have on there. I think I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, it's just maneuvering the pen into the right. Yeah, you'd have to tip it upside down and use the very tip of it.
Yeah, I'll be able to do the little fine lines. Because he's just a little guy, and I don't want like super dark, thick lines. And then, yeah, we're dealing with that grain again. Stupid grain. I don't know if I made his tail too long, because mice have kind of long tails, but not really. But I can always, like you said, go back and erase the pencil.
Right. You can take the wood burner where it's going to go and be like, oh, that's, I needed to shorten it or whatever. And then later on, yeah, when you do your sanding and cleaning up, you can get rid of that pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, be safe, have fun.
Definitely.
There's a lot of cool things you can do with this. Yeah, I've done so many different things in the past, so it's hard to like pick my favorite. I do like the lettering. It is a challenge. It's different equipment though for me because I've experienced the other equipment. It's a preference.
Yeah,
these can do it. Obviously, these can do it, but there's a little more patience and a little more stuff that I don't got because we go from first gear to fifth gear without nothing in the middle.
We do, because that's the way we roll,
right? And we use what's around us, and so this is what we have around us,
right? And I think we do pretty darn well with what we have around us.
Yes, and if we don't have it, we find it,
right?
Yeah. I know with our mosaic stuff, it was just, happened to know a guy
right
who had some glass lying around, or we actually were right across the street in the glass place, and across the street was a yard sale or a free sale, like everything was free.
Right, everything
so
was
we were
free.
like, oh, okay. So we journeyed over there and could pick up other pieces of glass and whatever. So
yeah, got all kinds of good free stuff.
For those people who use the Facebook thing, there's that too.
Right.
I just call my marketplace guru and be like, can you look for this for me and see, is it free? Like, or under $20.
Yeah.
There's that. That's so cute. Look at that.
He's sleeping. I have to make his tail. So I like it, is the thing.
Now for another challenge, for your next one, you do the mushroom with the mouse, give him a farmer hat over his head.
Oh yeah, that would be cute.
And a piece of straw sticking out of his face.
Yep. Yep.
He's been working hard in the fields, eating up the farmer's hard work.
Yeah.
This is the story anyway. Or he's a farmer himself.
Right?
He's just taking a nap midday. It's midday.
Midday. His little siesta.
Oh, the Spanish have it right.
Yeah, right.
They're a happy bunch because they take a 2-hour siesta every day.
Yeah. And I got those.
Maybe that's what we need. It's just everybody here in the U.S. to take a nap.
Right. Yeah. Siesta.
Right. They are good.
Yeah.
Disorienting if you're not used to it. I'm not usually a nap person.
Neither am I. Lately, in my later in life stage, naps are okay. They used to be more detrimental to me.
Yes.
They were helpful.
Woke up disoriented and thinking it was tomorrow already. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And mine was, I woke up in a worse mood than what. So I was like, for a while, I'm like, nope, naps are not for me. Oh yeah, I got to put my little Z in there. Z.
Right. So if it helps, turn it a different way.
Oh yeah.
Drag the. So always dragging stuff towards you is like the best way to. Yeah, is just the best way to. use the tool, is to just have it come towards you.
Z. My Z's are a little weird. But, yep.
Excellent.
Okay. Oops. Here we go.
Super cute. Very good.
Little mouse sleeping. Okay, I feel better about the balance of my picture.
Balance is better.
Balance is better. Yay. Yay. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to turn off my...
Yeah, make sure you turn them off to cool before putting them. A lot of they come in plastic containers, so don't put them back in your plastic container until it's cooled off.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's that. I mean, you know, go out there, get some wood, get a burner. They're, you know, relatively cheap for crafting. And then give it a try. Like, you never know until you try. You could just be some sort of, you know, hidden wood burning guru.
Right? Exactly.
You never know.
Unlock a new talent for yourself, for sure.
That's what our channel's all about. Trying it yourself.
Try it yourself.
And trying new things.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, go in and, you know, try something else.
Right.
Combine the powers. Maybe all of the crafts that we've done so far on this channel could combine to become something wicked cool.
Yeah.
Right? So, cardboard coffee tables, candles, mosaics, and wood burning.
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
We have definitely had fun trying all the things.
We'll continue to have fun. We have more in store. So, all right, folks. Until next time, you all stay wild. Stay wild.